Hi there. Beautiful sunny day here at Meat Smoke Fire, so I thought I'd just pop out in the garden and show you one of the new stainless steel fire baskets. So here's the fire basket sitting in the bottom of my egg. I did a reasonably long cook last time, a low and slow. So there's some charcoal left, but not a huge amount. Now to clean out the egg, it's as easy as this. I'm just going to pull the handles that are at the sides, pull them into the middle, lift it out, and obviously only do this when it's cold, but then just shake it. Over my bin, and all the ash is gone. Now if we look in the bottom, very little ash, but what you can see, I'll point this out, can you see around here, there's little bits of ash here. You can clearly see there's been an air gap up there between the fire bowl, the new stainless steel fire bowl, which looks like this, and between the egg. It helps with air going through it, which is great. So I'll pop that back down inside the egg, put the handles to the side, and then I'm ready to refill. So it makes cleaning so much easier. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of tips and show you how I like the big green egg. What you can see in here is I've filled it up to about the level where the fire ring and the fire bowl meet. Filled up with charcoal. That is good enough. That will last you for 24 hours at 110 degrees C or 225 degrees Fahrenheit. You shouldn't need to top up. What I tend to then do is just make a little bit of an indentation in the middle. Get myself a fire starter. Now I'm using big green, I'm not using big green eggs fire starters. They're incredibly expensive. I find these little straw, they're made of wood chips with a little bit of oil on. They're exactly the same sort of thing. Much cheaper. I buy 200 for about £15 from Amazon. Put one of those in the bottom, light it, so you can see that's going now. And then I'll just put a couple of bits of charcoal over it, one big bit over the top, bit at the side, bit like that. What I'm not going to do is smother it, so we'll leave that there. I'll leave the lid wide open, and I'm going to open the door at the bottom. It's already open because I've just had a tiny brush out. So leave it wide open, and now I'll leave that for 10 minutes to let it get going in the middle. Simple as that. So just leave it set up just like that. Hopefully you can see that it's 12:06 on my watch, so I will come back at 12:16. Right, it's only 12:13, so we haven't even been going just 7 minutes, but as you can see, the middle of this is going quite nicely. That's because I've just cleaned it out. I just shook it, put some fresh charcoal in, so it's going quite nicely, and it's got great airflow. So the way I normally do this, just pull the middle bits away, just so it gives it nice airflow through the middle. And now I'm going to shut the lid and open the top. And I've got the new regulator on here, so I'm going to open it wide open. And what we'll do is we'll have a look at the temperature. And what I'm looking for is to start warming the egg up. So no matter what temperature I'm cooking at, I'll bring the egg up to 180 degrees C, so just around here. And the idea of that is you start to warm the dome, you start to warm the egg, and even if you're wanting to do a cook at lower temperature, say 110 where we're at the moment, I'd still bring it up to 180. And then, because we're then going to put the cooking surfaces in that are cooler, that will then bring the temperature back down again. But it's just good to warm the dome. If you haven't got enough heat in there and you put something big and cold in, like your plate set or your convector, what's going to happen is your egg is going to go out. I prefer to have mine lit when I'm trying to cook. It makes it a lot easier. And as you can see, we're up past 150 degrees already. And if I try and get my watch in at the same time, you'll see it's 12:15. I'm not cheating on this. And we're under 10 minutes, and we're up towards 180 degrees centigrade. So pretty impressive. And that's using the new stainless steel fire basket. By the way, this egg here is nigh on 7 years old, so you can see from the handle and so on. So it's nothing to do with this egg being new. It's not. I mean, you can see it's battered, this egg. It's dirty. The handle's worn. This is one of the cook school eggs. It gets used all the time. Anyway, new stainless steel basket, fire basket, allows you to get those temperatures up there, makes cleaning really easy, and is really good for airflow. So yeah, I recommend them.